For those of you who are feeling somewhat concerned about where we're heading in our lives, maybe it's time to step aside with those concerns and see it more as how can I be here right now? How can I chill out? How can I relax and let go? How can I allow myself to really enjoy where I am now? And sometimes there's a lot of issues or things going on in our environment, and thus, or perceive them to be that way, and feel compelled to sort them out one by one, get things all in alignment. But the thing is that we never really arrive, and everything's tickety-boo, so to speak. What happens is that life continues on, and we've got a set of projects, so to speak, that we can attend to, or just allow it to unfold itself. Be curious of what's happening in your life and allow yourself to keep researching and feel compelled to do what you need to do now, but and allow the longer questions of, oh my God, the past is bothering me, the future I'm in my head about, I'm scared, etc., etc. So one of the ways that I found really beneficial, that I started doing in my bedroom as a child, I used to sit at my desk, and it's where I do my homework and things like that, and I would feel compelled to write. I didn't want to share what I was feeling, so I wrote it down. And so I'd sometimes do pages of stuff. Sometimes things would become poetry, and then I would also start to do some drawing. And I found this wasn't a drawing because I deemed myself as an artist. It was because I felt compelled to just start scribbling, or sometimes there was just a back and forth and around and colouring in, or whatever it might be. Sometimes it would be something, a little thing that might be quite realistic, but that wasn't the aim. It was more that I was now relaxing and moving my pen around or my pencils around in to enjoy the moment. So and which it allowed, because I'd got out what I couldn't really share with many other people or anybody really. I then was, because I'd written it down, I'd then done a drawing. It seemed to unfurl change the neural pathways, change the way that I was feeling, to feel more uplifted. And through doing that on a regular basis, not because I knew that I was just a teenager. What did I know at that stage, of my life? I wasn't, the self-help movement or whatever wasn't even a thing back then in the early 70s. So really, what was really of value was being able to continually do this sort of thing when I felt compelled. And that then helped me to assuage any of the inside turmoils that were happening, the excessive thinking that was happening, and answers seemed to arrive. Now, things, as I've said before, like, we don't arrive and everything's tickety-boo, but the thing is that you can be more in a uplifted feeling, content with your life, than the majority of it being feeling sad and like you're lost and blocked. Those places do have their value, however, only not a place to remain in. Okay, so the work that I offer is art therapy. That thing that I started when I was a young girl of writing and drawing evolved into me becoming and opening up to the art world, and then on into the more spiritual side of things, which really has been a lifelong journey. That's what I'm here to do. And many people do it in their own particular ways, so it's how do we follow our path? How do we get on with things? And sometimes it's merely expressing ourselves, sharing those details with somebody that you trust, and then they can hold space to be able to help you on your journey. And so that's the work that I offer. If you feel compelled to contact me in regards to any of those questions, or would like to have a session or a set of sessions, because I do offer a program as well. I offer many aspects on the journey. So please give me a call, or you can send me an email, whatever it is that you feel compelled to do. Okay. Ciao, ciao.